Hello, everyone. I just saw this tweet just now. I'm just going to just say, what do I even talk about? Oh? And I saw someone called Ochi. His handle is at Ochi JNR, as in at Ochi Junior. He said, I think he's talking about Peter Obi because he's just titled Peter Obi. He said, there's a strange thing happening in Nigeria. A quiet man, unpolished in speech, has become louder than every microphone raised against him. And I'm just as I'm reading this, I'm just going to throw in my thoughts in all of this. And I think for I see a lot of people who say, defend ideology, don't defend men. As much as yes, as much as that is something that is, you just say, it also means for when men exhibit certain ideology, you will defend them based on that ideology. And if they don't exhibit it, there's nothing wrong. You will also criticize them. That's what honesty, it's all about. That's what character is all about. You will not see somebody do the wrong thing. So when people are talking about Mr. Peter Obi and saying these are the good qualities that he has, it's not because they are just trying to, they are defending men and all of that. They should only defend ideology. If that same Peter Obi does it anyhow, they will come out and call him out and say, "Guy, you normal, you wear. We shall come be all this way you want can they do now." So it's a normal thing, but we must also say things the way they are. And I think it's so apt in the way he said is that a quiet man, unpolished in speech, has become louder than every microphone raised against him. One of the things about Mr. Peter Obi when he's speaking is that his sincerity, his ability to be able to connect with the people, his ability to speak and strike that chord. So when you hear him, you're not hearing someone who is a good orator and can come out here and say so many things to you and knows when to raise his voice, bring it up. But he has the gift of connectivity, connecting with the people and just being in tune with what the people are going through. And he in that way he's also able to evoke not just respect, but it's not support. I'm looking for that word right now, trust, where people see him and they are like, I trust this man that he got my back. I trust this man to go there and stand for me. And because of his consistency over the time, it's really laid that foundation and everything for him. And so therefore, even though there are so many people who have microphone against him, it's not working. If you look at it, literally everybody you see in Nigeria, they are talking about Mr. Peter Obi. Tinubu is talking about Peter Obi. What is his name? Senate President Peter Obi. This person, what's that other one? The number five. What do I call that number five again? Deputy Speaker. I don't hear the speaker as much. I really don't see the speaker as much. So I don't know whether he's always talking about. But of course, with the party and everything, you see. Governors, Adams Oshomole, hey, that one no get any work now. Now Peter Obi matter, na be work. He no get work. Peter Obi may focus on a donut. You no see that one. So you see a lot in the way that how do I put it? A lot in the way that literally everybody, anybody carrying podcast, anybody supporting anybody, whatever. But this is someone who, like they say, unpolished. He just speaks from his heart, and he just say it, and he just people are believing that voice is even louder. He said he doesn't speak Queen's English. He's not an orator, which is true. Peter Obi speaks English with his accent. This is who I am, and he's not this orator that is going to carry. But what's the essence of oratory without sincerity? That's what he's got. That's what makes him different. Sincerity, honesty, transparency. So when people see him and he's talking, it's not like you are listening to one far person. No, it's like you are listening to your family member and you're trusting that person to know that that person got good. He said, but when he opens his mouth, something ancient in Nigerian spirit stirs because real recognizes real. He's not fake. He's not faking nothing. He's just telling you this is who I am. That's why if you go and check Peter Obi's videos that he did maybe 12 years ago, 15 years ago, and you check the one that is doing now, is literally the English is the same, in the same that not the English, not that he hasn't improved all of that, but the sincerity, what the basic thing he's talking about, you see what he's talking about. It's not the one that you are going to say, but see what you said when you were in governor. You see him when he was governor. There's this video of his, I think that he was speaking to President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, when about something about they were doing is it, what do you call this thing, a grand opening of something, and he was saying to them, why are we in this canopy doing grand opening when we should be in the market where the people are? That's where we should be, and go and be telling them. The way I expect them to leave their businesses and come and be here, that is the way the same Peter Obi will speak today. So that is where character comes from. That is why people trust him. That is why people, when he says something, they know that, oh, this one is not capping. This one is not trying to boo-boo us. You understand? This one is just telling us the truth. As in, now like family. So that's sincerity that nobody else, can beat. Because when the other ones are speaking and they are not sincere, you feel it and you know it. He said, he speaks, and I've not even read this. He said, he speaks the way a father speaks to his children when NEPA fails and there's nothing left to perform. Plainly, urgently, and truthfully. He's not lying to lie to you and say that, oh, this and this. He's saying it as it is. A billionaire, yes, but somehow, impossibly, he feels the pulse of the hawker in Kano, the graduate without a job in Enugu, massacre survivors in Benue, the Okada rider dodging potholes in Lagos. The poor recognize him not because he pretends to be poor. He has never pretended to be poor, but because he refuses to pretend they don't exist. Oh my goodness, this is so apt. It's so apt. And that comes from the fact that he has empathy. Empathy is what is driving all of this. When you care for the people, you will feel their pain. You will see them. You will recognize it. You will not see them as nuisance. You will not see them as, oh, they are just a thumbprint to be used. No, this is someone who feels the pain, who cares for the people. The ruling class don't know what to do with him. They cannot buy his silence. They cannot bury him in scandals that sticks. They cannot shrink his profile at home or abroad, no matter how many microphones they hand to his critics. And when they attack him online, millions rise before he even has to speak. An organic army he never had to build from every tribe and tongue, because you cannot manufacture what people give freely. That's it. This support that Peter Obi has, people give freely. And it's so pathetic when I hear people talking about, oh, Obedient movement is there. Like, you people don't even know. The thing about Peter Obi's support base is that a lot of his supporters don't even know what is Obedient movement. They are just Peter Obi supporter. That is just it. And from every part. Some don't even know his name. I had a friend who ran for House of Rep in Benue State in 2023. And he said, they will say, now that Igbo man, now will they vote for president, now Igbo man. Any other one, they choose whatever. But that one, they come out. In villages where Peter Obi even does not even know that those places exist. Because sincerity travels, on it. He's not perfect. He's not the Messiah at all. He's for real. Perfect. He's not. He's not the Messiah some have made him. But he's proved that a nation this bruised can still recognize sincerity when it sees it, still reach for hope when it's offered honestly. And you can see the way he's already building, bridges across Nigeria. Handshake, reaching out, uniting Nigerians. True one to say, yes, there is someone who has the capacity and people are rooting for him. And by the grace of God and the vigilance of long-suffering Nigerians who refuse to look away, he will be Nigeria's next president and commander-in-chief, Peter Obi. This is what this person has said. And I must say, it's so apt. I just have nothing more to add. Thank you so much for watching.